What's goody, my gang? Why did that sound like I was gonna hold you hostage? Gang, do you ever watch a video and think, wow, I want to turn my skin off? Because I did. Now, I've been putting this video off for a while, yeah, because I did not want anyone to catch me watching this. It was like, ugh. But I think it's about time that I face up to it. Of course, I'll link it in the description, not that I think you'll ever want to watch it, because I didn't. So, the movie starts off with, like, these weird, creepy-looking toys, making, I can only describe it as noises. And we meet the main characters.
Hi, Daddy.
Ew. Straight away, I already hate this. Maybe don't do that. So we meet these little egg characters called, Eggy, Oggy, and Uggy, and they roll around, complain not wanting to go to school. You know, fair enough.
What's the point? We know how to roll around. That's all we need to do.
Oh, Eggy, you never know what life holds. You may want to build a bridge.
My favorite thing to do, building bridges. I'm sure you're thinking, how do these characters contribute to the plot? Well, they don't. At all. They're useless. Anyways, we come across that main character, a little boy named Zip, and he's an average teenager, embarrassed of his... Daddy. We found out he has special powers. We get to school, and then he hears someone yell for help. There's this dog, and it's stuck in a... gum? And so Zip uses special powers to help the dog. And for some reason that makes him moan and groan way too much. And then his dad comes along and moans and groans even more. We see Zip's class, and can I just say, like, oh my god, his teacher's voice is so annoying. If I had to sit and listen to that all day, I'd just, like, walk out, I swear.
All right, class. Today we welcome a new student.
And speaking of his class, let's take a look at his gorgeous classmates.
The other colors, which when combined, look green.
During this, Zip falls asleep in the middle of lesson and gets sent to the principal's office, but for some reason he's just sat on the edge of a cliff. I genuinely don't know how he ended up there, and they don't explain it, so... Your guess is as good as mine. These bullies show up, and then Zip is just, like, straight up going off on them, like...
Why don't you go try jumping in the canyon?
So, now it's the next day, and Zip's supposed to look after his dog, but of course he loses it. Crazy. Naturally, they go and search...
Max?
Wait, is that Stonehenge? Thankfully, the dad finds the dog, and the side story was completely useless, and contributed nothing to the plot, so... Aren't you glad you heard that? So after this, Zip's class is given a project to do.
Today we start our school projects. I'm dividing you into teams.
But he gets partnered up with possibly the worst people ever. I love when people start to whisper like... I understand it so well. Immediately his project partners start making him do manual labor. And like, that's just straight up evil, I can't lie.
Get back to work!
This girl Sky helps Zip build a light bulb since like his actual partners are just
Get back to work!
So they create this gigantic light, and Zip manages to pass the class. Huzzah! This means that Zip gets to go to the zoo. What could possibly go wrong, you might wonder? Well... his evil partners drag him to see the most creepy snake I've ever seen.
Hey there, buddy.
If you hear that voice and it doesn't horrify you, I'm like... Just imagine, like, you're walking home late at night, dim, and then you like, behind you hear that. They start to interview the snake, but it's pretty much just a snake and his partner's, like, manipulating him into, like, releasing the snake.
Oh, sweet liberty.
So now that the snake's been set free, they, like, run away, and they find out that their dad has been eaten by it. So they run away to try and find him. But, like, how are you meant to find him if he's been eaten? It's just, like, why are you searching? He's been eaten. It's not gonna pop out and be like, hi guys, just got out of a snake's intestines. They find the snake. Daddy. And their dad is released. Yay, happy ending. Never mind. And now, my gang, you know the tragedy of toys going wild. I hope you tolerated this video. I'm Harris Sunyan, and that was your 4-ipped year video. Bye.